All right, let's see what Gearbox has. Even though
Yes.
we did a Ubisoft, the video something happened in it, so we aren't gonna do it again. But we're doing Gearbox now.
Yeah, we'll at least get Gearbox, and you guys will still get your podcast.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh man, what a good day for Jeff to be at a wedding.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff.
Our tech wizard sitting at a wedding, killing me.
Yeah, and I'm not like a video editor in any way, so we're just fucked all together.
Yeah. The first 15 minutes of our last one was pretty good, and then it just stopped. It's fine.
It's always fucking something. Truly is.
Oh, it really is.
This 80s orientation video was made. We offer numerous degrees across a multitude of fields, including sociopathology, supply chain management, and storytelling with a European
leaning
accent.
real heavy into Borderlands so far.
That's what, yeah.
Unique colleges that will place you on whichever path to success is right for you. At the College of Gearbox Software, we can shape you into the looting.
I'm constantly watching the video to make sure it doesn't mess up again.
Oh my God.
I'm paranoid now.
In Norse mythology, projectile meteorology, or regular meteorology. You can even write your thesis on the deification of gravity.
I wanted Godfall to be cool.
Yeah,
there's some really cool stuff in there.
Did you play it? You have a PS5.
No, I haven't gotten to play it yet. I kind of didn't, just because a lot of people were bashing on it and stuff. But I really wanted it to do well because it sounded really cool.
Yeah, it did.
And some of the character design stuff, or the main two characters, looked really, really cool.
Yeah. All right. What happens here?
Looks like starting. Oh nope, never mind. Because that's Risk of Rain there, isn't it?
I see a Psycho mask right now.
Yeah.
Did you lock yourselves? Did you take your shots?
Yeah, I was thinking it was gonna be a they were leaning heavily into Borderlands, but that one I was thinking it was Risk of Rain for a second. But yeah, it looks like we're definitely going Borderlands right now.
Full Borderlands, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Let's see if theirs is as good as Ubi's was. Ubi's wasn't bad.
Ubi's was actually pretty good. Surprisingly, pretty good.
Hey everybody.
Yeah.
If you don't know me, I'm Randy Pitchford.
Oh, we fucking know who you are.
Oh yeah.
The founder of the Gearbox Entertainment Company and executive producer of the Borderlands franchise and all of the great games that we do at Gearbox. I am right now on
the guy who left us pouring at a
in development,
medieval
in
times.
Production. We're shooting.
So dope.
Most important part.
And I thought, since I'm here,
so
wouldn't it be
cool.
cool if I walk you around a little bit and show you some of the cool
Is he
stuff
gonna
that
do
we're
some
doing.
magic? He's definitely gonna do some magic.
This is a live set. There's guys working on the movie right now in real time. We've been everywhere. We've been in the caves of the caustic caverns. We've been in the desert, in the sand quarries. We've been in the stone quarries, doing all kinds of amazing stuff. Actually, look, this is. Hey, Eli, can I grab you for a second? Yes. This is Eli Roth, our director.
Eli Roth, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Eli Roth is directing it? Okay.
Hey everybody.
This is E3. These are our gamers. And you've got Edgar here.
I know. We have so much. He doesn't exist in the game, but he exists in the movie and in real life. It's Edgar Ramirez.
Well, Edgar Ramirez's character Atlas exists hypothetically in the game. We've never met him
okay.
in the game or in real life. We're meeting Atlas for the first time in this movie story. I'm so stoked that you're here doing this.
Thank you, man. I'm very happy.
This is going to be a blast.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. Look, I feel like we're just getting started. The whole point is to entertain people, and this movie that Eli's making, it's unreal.
I mean, we have I don't want to say what we're filming, but it's lots of blood, lots of guts. It's totally bonkers, but it's also very Borderlands. I have learned
So interested to see how this turns out.
how to twirl a Vlad off.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping it's good.
Yeah, we can show that.
This is
The blaster looks cool.
This isn't.
Yeah.
This is video game fans will recognize this is the Infinity. It's a Vladoff Infinity, and you've gotten pretty good at twirling.
Well, they have ones that actually, this one is light, so I could really learn to twirl because I don't want to smash a real one.
Good at that.
But Kate's amazing. Kate's like, she can side twirl, she can double twirl.
They better show these. I want to see them.
Yeah, I do too. I'm getting really curious.
I can't wait for you to see it.
I mean, this is the time to show it, right?
Everyone thinks of Kate.
You would think so.
Or Carol, all the things she's done. And House of the Clock on the Walls, I saw how unbelievably funny she was. And I noticed that she brought out the great dramatic acting in Jack Black, and Jack brought out the great comedy in Kate. She was so into it. She wants to really, understand it from the inside out. Like, what are the powers? Where do they come
It's
from?
wild to watch her walk like Lilith. That blew my mind. She's totally done it.
We want to make a real great science fiction movie. We don't want to just make a great video game adaptation movie. I just want it to be a great.
Well, that's the key, right?
Great sci. You just have to make a great. Sci-fi
Wasn't
movie,
this?
period.
This was the leaked footage that we saw, right?
Who play
What?
the video game
Of all this?
Yeah.
I didn't see any leaked footage.
I did.
Movie's how you do
I'm
it.
pretty sure this was it. I was like, man, I'm having some serious deja vu right now. Like, I swear to God, I've seen this before. I have. I kind of skipped around through it and everything,
I
but
mean, look, the thing is, the great thing about the game is there's so much to it that you're telling 80 hours of story every time. I mean, people can live in the world, so we have to create a different experience. And the experience has to be thrilling in a different way and exciting. Have all the things that the fans love. Easily the best cast I've ever worked with, but like just a world-class.
Yeah, it is a really good cast.
it is, yeah. Jack Black is Claptrap.
So into their characters. Like we see way Florian's playing Creed.
Florian is killing it.
Ariana is Tiny Tina. Kevin is rolling. I mean, Kevin is a man on a mission.
I can't believe
like he's
watching
playing like
Kevin
a full action star.
go full action star. I think he's really going to surprise people. I think Kevin's over there actually, and I know Lisa is trying. Lisa, our
trying to
first
get a
AD,
shot. Go get him.
You go to work. All right, come with me, guys. Come with me. I'm going to see if I can find Ari and one of the producers and Emmy. The R-Odds are.
They're going like right out the gate with this movie, huh?
Yeah.
Can I interrupt you, man?
Yeah, this is actually really funny because this is definitely what was leaked like a week or two before.
Ari Arad has made
I didn't know that.
awesome movies. You're probably familiar with the Arads from Marvel, right? Because Avi Arad was the founder and the CEO of Marvel Studios, and they created a movie called Spider-Man, and then Iron Man. I believe you're the executive producer.
Yeah, I worked on that one.
You worked on, and then the X-Men, and then the Avengers, and I think it's gone from there. These are the most successful.
Hugh Jackman
movies of
with
all
long
time.
hair.
Oh my God.
And
Hugh
the pitch
Jackman.
you gave me was,
Hugh Jackman.
"Hey, that was cool. We figured it out with comic books. We think that video games are the next frontier of this, and we think Borderlands is the perfect video game." And you were really flattering. And how was I to you? I was kind of a jerk, wasn't I?
You made us work for it. You made us work for it. But you were right.
Yeah, we found your hard drive at Medieval Times. We convinced you that we are the studio that's going to do this movie.
Right, right.
Now I'm wondering if the movie if it's going to be full realistic, or they're going to add the cell shading Borderlands style on top.
Well, judging by that prop gun he had, it looked like they're gonna have some cell shading.
It was with
Right.
people that cared about our universe, cared about our fans, and cared about the character and the worlds that we created, and was going to actually develop it. Not just, a lot of these guys will collect options and just throw it at studios, just see where they can get business done. And I probably beat you up for like 2 years plus.
Oh yeah.
We called it dating for 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. I remember.
You remember, we were dating for years.
So
Yes.
Gearbox
And,
is going as the funny company.
Well, yeah.
It's been a long road.
Yeah.
That's kind of that's their MO, I suppose.
And it's been worth it. Like feels like we used that time pretty well.
I can't believe it.
And we're really proud of where we're at.
It's
Pittsburgh was like, you have to have a shot of my chair
Well,
in the
of
shot.
of course. There's no reason that chair should be there at all.
We have a really funny shot
Oh yeah.
with the trash. We should be shooting it behind the scenes.
I was told that we can't. Really...
Eli, you were just not wearing a mask.
Anyways, for behind the scenes, we should get it.
Oh. So I'll tell you what, you guys. This is Eli. This is Ari. Oh, don't look that way. You can't. No, this way. Look this way. We can't show. Yes. I don't want to. Okay, so guys, it's going to be an amazing E3. Borderlands the film is going to be absolutely incredible.
So it's actively being worked on, but why would you not take the time
Some
to?
of you are interested in seeing more about
That-
the new game that we have announced.
That pistol he has on his hip is like
So you're going to get all that.
the grips on it actually look like a real gun.
Yeah.
Thank you guys, and I'll catch you later.
It looked like a 1911 because it had like the hand grip and everything on the back.
Yeah.
Among the
On
many
yep.
innovative courses
Huh.
offered by Gearbox University, make sure you check out Borderlands.
So you would have thought they would have
By
shown
solving
maybe at the end of the
puzzles, you can
conference.
contribute to real-world research
But-
studying the human gut microbiome. For you freshmen in the audience,
Maybe they'll keep
here's
going
our
back to it.
leading
I'm going to
scientist,
assume that's what they're going to do.
knowledge.
By playing Borderlands
Well, I'm
3,
sure.
you can
Because I
contribute
think
to
that's the biggest thing
real-world
they have in the works
scientific
right now.
research that helps real people.
Like for the
Yeah.
most part, I think.
Helping our scientists organize and compare this doo-doo.
I'm the conductor of the poop train!
With Borderlands Science, you too can be the conductor of the poop train. And while you'll reap in-game rewards when you play, the real reward is knowing that you're making the world a better place.
Right.
Gearbox University. We're not even charging tuition for this.
All right.
What are we getting into now?
I don't know. So far, this is pretty fucking
Hunger
cringy.
Games started in the mid-90s, it would be the first ever truly 3D RTS.
RTS. Okay.
So
RTSs
that
just
was
don't do it for me, man.
In the late 90s.
Yeah. Not me either, really. Homeworld 3. Look at that. Would you just look at it?
That was a quick little, we're doing this, now let's move on to the next thing type of thing.
I'm actually okay with that, though.
Yeah, as long as the pacing remains,
Yeah.
Fate.
Sometimes I'd much rather them just be like, hey, this is a thing that's coming. All right.
Soars on the wind.
Yeah, exactly.
This is Tiny Tina again, isn't it?
Rises from the grave.
Yeah. And I think it's pretty much the exact same thing they showed off at Game Fest.
Yeah. Yeah, because
It
there
is
was
the
the
exact
street
same
shark.
You cannot hide from fate,
It's jawsome, dude.
but you can make your own.
So it for sure does look cool, though.
Yeah. The Andy Samberg and Wanda Sykes, Will Arnett, like a very interesting
Voice
collection
cast.
of people, yeah.
And Butt Stallion. You can't forget Butt Stallion.
That's right. So this is like pretty D&D heavy, right?
Yeah.
The voice actress for Tiny Tina, her brother runs a D&D podcast that's pretty well known, I guess.
Which one is it?
Dungeons and Daddies.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's my favorite. Hi, I'm Kayla Belmore, and I'm senior producer on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Oh, we're gonna see some gameplay?
So what's really unique about
Maybe?
Wonderlands is it's a looter shooter, which is pretty classic for Gearbox software, but for the first time ever, we're setting it in a brand new fantasy environment. Even though it's inspired by some of the content we've made before with Assault on Dragon's Keep, a fan favorite. Roll for initiative, suckers! It's a completely standalone plot, new set of characters with some nods to the past, but if you
The Andy Samberg one is the one that catches me, like,
Yeah,
it's so
same.
strange.
It's like, oh, shit.
I like Andy, but it's
I do too.
very odd.
We're absolutely excited to talk about all
Like
of
Brooklyn
our enemy
Nine-Nine
types.
is one of
So
my
that
favorites.
if
It's
one
so
of
good.
Our wyvern enemies, you will absolutely be fighting them.
How's
Do
that
not
whiskey? Is
forget
it
which
treating you
wyvern.
good now, Brody?
So, of course, we've got goblins.
I don't know. We'll see.
Definitely can't
We'll
have
see
Yeah,
how
we
this
will.
video comes out when we're done.
goblins, But again, we like to make them our own.
If it fucks
Thank
up
you
like
so
the
much,
last one, I'm
everybody.
gonna need a
I
whole
hope
lot
you are
more.
stoked as we are
After
about
the video, I have a
Wonderlands
better
and
idea
Wonderlands.
for doing
Follow
episodes
us on our
after
social
this.
channels to find
Just
out the
for-
latest and greatest
I
news.
promise.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Just gonna be a game of
This franchise been around
waterfall.
Yes.
Just
with whiskey.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Ugh.
At the rate we're going, that's what I'm gonna need.
Oh, absolutely.
We're bouncing back into Homeworld now.
Yeah, that's
Kind
weird
of
pace.
whiplash, yeah.
So they're.
What the fuck? What is going on?
The giants have come to Midgard.
That was weird.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Why? I guarantee they're gonna go into it one more time.
Oh,
Just be like,
definitely.
Here's a little bit of 3. So this looks like Valheim.
It does kind of look like Valheim.
Looks like the same. It's literally the same premise. It looks like too.
Yeah, that kind of asymmetric.
Return to your village and use those resources to forge Viking-worthy gear.
Animal Crossing, Valheim. It's like.
I mean, Valheim wasn't. It was an independent studio, right?
Yeah. It was very small team.
Yeah.
It was fun.
This is like straight up Valheim, though.
Yeah.
Very odd.
It's funny to see bigger studios have to do that.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure this game's been in production for a hot minute, but
right.
Still, like, that's how it looks to me, at least.
Be careful. You're of little use to Midgard, squashed by a troll. Craft legendary weapons, build deadly defenses,
Okay.
and grow the strength of your tribe, because those giants are on their way.
I mean, it looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's time for us to end their path of destruction.
Fucking the Frost Giants. Hell yeah.
Our might is greater than their height.
Oh, there you go.
So I mean, they're all giant.
Yeah.
Huh.
So this is cool. It's a
This
little
is
bit more
actually
than
pretty cool.
What? Yeah, it has a little bit more than what Valheim has.
Tribes of Midgard. Nice. That's actually kind of cool. I remember. Fuck, I swear I've seen that somewhere. Has it already been shown off once?
At Games Fest, they showed off a little bit of Tribes of Midgard. Yeah.
Gearbox just double dipping on this when they could have literally saved some money and just done it during their own, but whatever.
That's what I'm thinking.
Tribes of Midgard, you play as an Einarjar, a glorious Viking hero that's been returned to Midgard in order to protect the seed of victory.
I was gonna say, like, man, this looks so familiar.
Yeah, dude.
It all starts to run together after a while, though. It's tough to keep track of.
Guarantee they're gonna talk about like the world tree and everything.
Oh yeah.
There it is, right there.
Creatures from hell will
Oh,
emerge
stop.
from the
That
depths.
building a village aspect of it's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's sweet.
I kind of dig this art style too. It's like somewhere in between like a hand drawn, but like also an animated. Like it's very unique.
Yeah, it does look nice, and
As you can experience,
it looks like it was only saying PlayStation though.
Which you can then combine with dozens of runes
I didn't see an Xbox logo. I always saw its PlayStation logos.
I'm good, baby.
Yeah, you're good.
You must get ready and prepare for your biggest challenge, and I mean biggest challenge to date. Every couple of days, a giant will emerge and walk
That's
towards
cool.
your village with the intent of destroying.
So
the
Attack
seed
on
of
Titan
victory.
as well.
Right.
You must stop it and take it down, whatever the cost.
It kind of reminds me in a way of Frostpunk.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Where it's like some crazy shit's gonna happen and you gotta prepare for it even though you might not know what it is. Granted, that game has like a pattern that you just basically figure out, but
In the meantime,
Oh really?
you can already
yeah,
pre-order the game
yeah. Once you figure
right
it out,
now
it's
to earn
not a big
exclusive
deal.
You just fucking get Endgame.
Oh yeah, I played that game.
PS5. Oh, it's on Steam as well. Okay.
Yeah,
Valhalla can wait.
that'd be a good PC game, I think. I think that'd be
Oh,
the
yeah.
best place to play
At
something
Gearbox
like that.
University, it's not all textbooks and
I don't know what's
All
with
the
this whole
boxes.
Gearbox University thing.
and have a little fun. A
Just
good
show me the
sense of
fucking
humor is of
games.
vital importance
What
if
up,
you
T?
want to succeed in these halls.
He makes his guest
Here's a
appearance.
list
Titan, go
of
upstairs, buddy.
sensible wisecracks you might hear when you're exploring our campus. Why did the tribe of Midgard cross the road? To get to the Thor side. Knock knock.
Oh,
Who's
that's
there?
clever,
The
Gearbox.
commando. The commando who? I don't know. What are you axing me for?
Oh my
Welcome to
god.
the home world
Jeff would
diner.
fucking
Our
love
special
this shit,
today
though.
is
Yeah,
dessert.
yeah, because he's Canadian, so he's just goofy.
Godfallen, and I can't get up.
Help, I'm Godfall. Do not laugh at that, Brody.
No, I'm laughing at you calling Jeff
Oh.
goofy because he's Canadian.
Well, they're goofy.
You're not wrong. Yeah, certainly not laughing at the dad jokes, don't worry.
Good. I was like, dude, there's no way.
Just a full guttural laugh.
Oh my god.
Before we submit to E3, Gearbox University. Our comedy school is a 2-year
Looks
degree.
like my safety videos at work.
The one straight from like the 90s and 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, what's this gonna be?
Godfall.
I gotta get my notes up.
Oh shit, I haven't been keeping any notes.
Like I said, I have a pretty easy idea for our
Yeah.
episodes after this.
I'm too scared to
Make it
fuck
easier,
with
make it
anything
easier
because
on us.
I'm running the stream and it's already struggling as is.
Oh, I'm talking just audio.
Yeah. No, I mean just
fuck.
to
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
notes and everything. I'm just terrified. I'm waiting for this game to go to like $15 and I will 100% pick it up.
I want to try it, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to get burned by a big studio again.
Yeah, that's why I'm $15. I will own it. 15, maybe 20 if I'm real bored.
Right.
But my backlog's pretty extensive right now.
I'm so behind on playing anything.
Plus, I mean, I still have Monster Hunter too, so
Yeah, that's true.
the game that never ends.
Oh my god.
I really want to get back into my MMOs too. I know we're not paying any attention to this, but I'm not entirely sure what they're. I assume just some DLC.
I thought Godfall died. Yeah, see, like they show off these dope ass characters, and it's like the same thing that happened with Anthem.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, cool! Like, look at this character, and
It's
look
like
at
an
how this game is
NPC
being
or something.
played. Yeah, and it's like, dude, this looks great, and then like people got it, and they're like, what the fuck is this?
Right.
Same with like Biomutant. Like that game was supposed to be fucking amazing, and it just was like empty. Oh,
Yeah, that's what I
PS4.
heard.
They're porting it to the PS4.
The PS4 version now has, or yeah, the PS4 version will include a free upgrade to the PS5, but they ported it over to PS4 because nobody can get a fucking PS5, I assume.
My name is Dick Kane, and I'm the senior technical producer at Counterplay Games.
What
First
a
and
dick.
foremost, on behalf of everyone at CPG and Gearbox alike, I want to thank you for being part of Godfall's journey up until this point.
This
You're
guy
welcome.
gets the pops thing. Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah, so do you, Brody.
Our developers have been hard at work ever
You can
since.
only see some of them. It doesn't look as bad right now.
Oh my god.
It's out of control. You'll see it when you guys come down here.
Trials, primal gear, ascension levels, and much more.
I think in July we're trying to
I'm
figure it
excited
out.
to announce today that on August 10th, we will be launching Godfall on
July 17th is my birthday.
Okay, so it does arrive on PS4 in
It
August.
entitles you to a
Yeah.
free PS5 upgrade, and we will support cross-gen play. So
That's actually a good
for
move,
PS5 users,
especially since they didn't have it ready at launch. I think that's
and if you've been
that's
struggling
reasonable
with
enough.
Tower of Trials, don't worry, we're adding matchmaking. But really, matchmaking and the PS4 edition are just the tip of the iceberg because we are so excited to launch our first ever expansion, which we've entitled Fire and Darkness. Fire and Darkness will take players into the Fire Realm for the first time ever, where they'll be met with new challenges, enemies.
I would like to see this
monsters,
game
trophies,
come to life.
cosmetics,
I would
and
too.
so
I
much
think there's a lot of cool ideas here, but
Alongside Fire and Darkness,
And it looks
we're
great.
also
it
releasing
really
a
does.
content update, which we're calling the Lightbringer update. The main component of the Lightbringer update is a new endgame loop, which we're calling Lightbringer. In
I
Lightbringer,
think the
players will
end game
fight
is
off
something that
darkness
killed
that
it
threatens
too. Like
Ethereum
that's
and
one of the
Right.
things that
upgrade
like
the loot type.
it didn't have the end game, and so
First
people
loop
were
will
like,
challenge
"Oh,
the
cool,
player
I
to
played it,
complete
and that was about
particular
it." You
Nothing
know?
in
happened.
order to
Yeah.
lift the curse
Which
and
it
awaken them.
doesn't really need an end game
Basically,
mode.
if you
It's
thought
not
Primal
that kind
Gear
of
was
game,
tough,
but
you ain't seen nothing yet. And then, of
Well,
course,
it
we
also
wanna
looked
make
like a game that
Godfall
would be like very
Godfall, so
expansive
we
and big.
Yeah.
It looked like it would probably play like a Destiny
Yeah.
esque game.
the armor that they come up with for this is fucking cool, man.
I know, that's why it's such a bummer to see this happen to like a game like this.
Right.
There's a really unique tone.
Hey, we're here again.
Feel to Homeworld that
Hey
hasn't
guys,
been
did you know Homeworld 3 is coming? Dear God, what is the pacing on this shit?
In my notes, I literally wrote Homeworld 3 ... weird cuts.
It's not a remaster.
It's so weird.
It is the next Homeworld.
I mean, that's cool, but can we get it all out in one fucking snippet here?
Well, I'm not even remotely interested in this game.
I'm not either.
Okay, so
I've never
notes.
I don't know any like diehard Homeworld fans either. Like, I mean, I know it's a big game, but I don't know.
In the photography club, make lasting connections in our chapter houses. Or if you're a
So far we got Borderlands movie, Godfall on PS4, Tribes of Midgard, Homeworld weird cuts, and all these weird Gearbox like infomercials.
Be sure to follow us on social media.
So far, I'd say Ubisoft has the lead right now.
Yeah, absolutely they do. Until tomorrow. That's
yeah.
Gearbox University. We can shape.
I'm honestly pretty impressed with Ubisoft's setup. Like, I think that was a pretty good show.
Now,
yeah, I agree.
We're back.
Okay.
Hope you guys had an awesome presentation from all the Gearbox games in development and Gearbox publishing products coming. Listen, I'm standing outside.
Okay, we're back to
Kevin
movie
Hart's
here,
store door.
so
I'm just gonna. You guys want to meet him? I think he wants to meet you guys.
I'm pretty sure it's.
Let's see if he opens. Hey, Kevin, you got a minute? Borderlands fans.
Kevin's like, I don't know who you are.
Who the fuck are you?
He's a little guy.
Yeah, he is.
Pretty pumped up right now to meet you guys. Randy, you should tell him.
What is he, like 5'2", 5'3", or something like that?
Let me look that up.
6'3", and
Maybe he's 5'4".
Of how much height I put on for this role.
How much height? 5'2" and 5'4".
Awesome. Like I don't like you don't understand. Like you're a freaking action hero.
Thank you, man.
This is amazing watching.
Kevin Hart height is the second thing that comes up when you type in Kevin Hart. He's 5'2".
Poor. Jesus, he's little, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I got
all right.
I got 4 inches on him. I'm just saying.
Nice.
You got no idea what I'm doing.
Solid 5'6" over here, my friend.
Solid 5'5" over here.
You got no idea how much preparation I decided to put into this particular character in this role. You got no idea. You got no idea. You don't
then
even
show
know
it
what's
off.
under this jacket.
OMG! It's metal!
You got no idea. My job is to come in, not only be prepared, but
Oh,
to
so he's hiding what he's wearing. Then I'm assuming with the jacket.
Maybe.
That's what I'm assuming at this point.
I assume that's what he was implying, but he could just be wearing a fucking t-shirt under there. Who knows?
Dude, it's also fun to work with him. Like he's working his ass off. Well, everyone's working their ass off.
Absolutely. You got an amazing cast.
I'm gonna be disappointed if we don't get a good old Pitchford fucking magic show somewhere in this.
I'm waiting for someone to be like, "Hey, we found this USB. It might be yours."
Oh, hey, I think this was yours. You left it when we went out to eat last night.
Yeah, somehow you found a medieval time in every state, Randy.
Why does everybody always use Pandora? Get creative. Make your own world, damn it.
Yeah.
From a place of visual, you know, you're going to believe that you're in this place with it. So,
wow, you're making me cry.
It's gonna make you feel like you're in Borderlands. Make you feel like the Spider-Man and Roland.
Spider-Man and Roland.
I see we got a weight room in here because Roland lifts weights in between takes. You'll know why later.
Take it easy, Kevin. Thanks,
The
man.
jacket looks
Holy crap,
extremely
guys.
warm.
Okay,
right
so
now.
he is like
To see this movie
booted
won't
up.
be long.
Oh, yeah.
We still got a lot of work to do. We're a little bit more than halfway done with production.
He looked so agitated
And,
walking away. He's like, "God
but
damn
you know
it!"
what? Back at home, Gearbox, all the
This
great
fucking
people that
magic
created this universe,
porn watching motherfucker.
here
Get him out of here.
Watching stupid ass.
We're making new stuff. So
You
check this
fucking
out,
asshole,
and I'll see
Randy.
you guys soon. Cheers, everybody.
So it'll cut back to that at the end.
Oh,
at the
yeah.
end, it's gonna be
Yeah, they're not done.
so okay. So
Okay, the
notes.
3 games they showed off
montage.
of Godfall, Borderlands 3, and
Borderlands movie and
what was the
Tribes of Midgard.
There you go.
I get it because they're not a small studio, but like I get why theirs is obviously a lot different than how Xbox is going to be.
Right.
Xbox is going to be like,
especially when there's still like a Take-Two one. I just feel that it's odd that Gearbox even had their own.
It's weird that Take-Two is going to have their own.
I would rather. I mean, it makes more sense for Take-Two to have one than it does Gearbox in
show off the new
itself.
Grand Theft Auto.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Gearbox is under Take-Two, so
yeah,
it would have made sense to just show most of this off during that
with Take-Two and have
right.
an hour-and-a-half conference.
Because I don't foresee Take-Two
Wait,
having.
Is
this it? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Go ahead and pause it. I'm confused why we had that.
Yeah, no, there was no need for that.
It 100% could have been shortened and put into the Take-Two show.
I can't even justify doing an actual podcast now.
Yeah. I mean,
we can't, like, Ubisoft, we've said what we need. Well, let's just get this out of the way now. We'll talk a little bit about Ubisoft in this video. How's that?
I think
Ubisoft killed it.
Let's still do our short podcast tonight, but
yeah, yeah, there's no reason for this.
No, and I kind of assumed that was how it was going to be. It was just kind of like one of those weird things that why are we having a Gearbox showcase? But here we are.
I thought they would have taken the time to at least show off like a little bit of, like you went to the set twice for the movie.
Yeah, show off the fucking suits. Like, good God, this would have been the best time to show it off. Like,
or a psycho mask.
It's something. Show off something. I got nothing valuable out of going back and having. Yeah, I mean, there was nothing in there at all. At all. That was bad.
Did that bum you out too?
A little bit. Like, I was hoping to see maybe, like a thing that just said like Borderlands 4. Like, hey, it's coming. Like, I understand it's not going to be here for like a year or two, but what the fuck?
Or maybe like a Borderlands movie trailer coming soon.
Something. I
was going to ask, like, do you think they're going to show anything off more at Take-Two's? But that wouldn't make sense because
But that'd be tripling down. Like at this point, we've already seen Games Fest that had the Viking game, and then they had the Tiny Tina's Rise of Midgard, and the Tiny Tina's Wonderland game. So it's like, why are we having
I feel like a
this?
Money waster.
That was a time waster.
You know what it feels like? It feels like they really wanted to get E3 out today. They really wanted to start today. So Friday.
Yeah.
No, Saturday, sorry.
Saturday, yeah.
They really wanted to start today, which is Saturday. And to do that, they're like, we need to like literally have a quick filler. We'll start with Ubisoft. We'll start strong, and then we need a filler so everyone can just like shut the fuck up until Sunday. And on Sunday, obviously, is when we're getting Microsoft Bethesda.
Ubisoft should have gone later in the day.
Ubisoft shouldn't have been today because I feel like it's kind of insulting for them to have been on.
Or even, have
make them the main conference, though.
Yeah, the main conference of today, at least. Because, honestly, I never thought I'd say it, but this was the best Ubisoft conference we've seen. And I have no clue why we had a Gearbox conference, and Devolver Digital is always kind of in that weird realm of, like, a lot of indie stuff
cool
and, like,
very
niche markets. So it's kind of like, I don't know, like, But, Ubisoft should have wrapped up today rather than let off. Like, I think having them in the evening would have been a better choice, but
that's what I think. Like, really, like, wrapped up the entire first night of E3.
Yeah,
and start with a strong lead in to tomorrow. But
so I mean,
I don't know.
We'll talk about that a little bit more in the podcast. But I mean, overall, I guess thanks for watching this with us. But what the fuck was that?
That's the title of this video. What the fuck was that?
Absolutely pointless. All right. But hey, thank you guys for watching. Definitely make sure that you go and follow WASD and you follow Diggity. We're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're fucking everywhere. You can find us on Apple, Spotify. the whiskey setting in. I'm so sorry.
Good. You need it after that.
I do. So yeah, definitely go follow us. We appreciate it. We love you guys, and we'll see you for the podcast tonight.
Take it easy, guys.